Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe.
And make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe.
And make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. As you guys start to come in, make sure you do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. Also, share the channel. Share the channel with a Florida Gator fan, a Florida State fan, and a Miami Hurricane fan. Of course, obviously, the big three, we talk about all three schools in the state of Florida, Miami, Florida State, and, the Gators. So if you're a fan of those teams or you got friends or family member that are a fan of those teams, invite them to the channel. Trash talking 100% allowed over here. Nobody's going to block you. Nobody's going to cuss you out. Nobody's going to put you in timeout and all that good stuff. Talk your trash. I'm a Miami Hurricane fan. You come over here and tell me how bad my team is, and I'm going to do the same, tell you how bad your team is. But anyways, there's a few things been going on, man. Obviously, it's the off season. A lot of recruiting going on, a lot of transfer portal details, and a few things happening. So we're gonna basically talk about that today. Also, video game. Now I'm gonna say this before we get into any news or anything like that. NCAA 2024 is a go. It is a go. The game will be released sometime this summer. Now, the release date is not yet been determined. But I'm going to say this, and Miami fans, you're just going to have to agree with me on this. You're just going to have to agree with me. I got a PS5. I will have NCAA 2024. I will have it. I will be playing it. I will play it live. I will play it online. I do have a second channel, T2Y Live. I'll do all that on that channel. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are football fans, college football fans. You want to hear news about the teams and stuff like that on this channel. But if I do any live streams, playing games and stuff like that with you guys, it'll be on the second channel. So T2Y Live, look it up or whatever. But anyways, if you're a Miami Hurricane fan, and you plan on playing this game, you plan on, adding me on PlayStation 5, my game tag and all that, I'm here to tell you right now, come closer. All you Miami fans, I'm here to tell you right now, you're not playing with Miami. If you want to play against me, you better pick another team, but you're not playing with Miami. Or we could respectively not play each other. But if we play the game, I'm Miami. I'm playing with Miami. I'm not playing with no other team. It is what it is. I'm playing with Miami. So if you plan on playing that game with me or against me or whatever, or you want to, you're going to be some other team. There's plenty of other teams out there. Shoot. But you ain't playing with Miami. So it's probably best that Florida State fans and, Florida Gator fans, they add my game tag because they ain't playing with Miami. If you play against me on NCAA 24, when it comes out, I will have it and I will live stream. We'll play people. If you think you're going to play with the team Miami, you ain't playing me. Plain and simple. You ain't playing me. I'm the only one playing with that team. That's tough. But anyways, man, game tag. If you're a Seminole fan, you're a Gator fan or Miami fan, anybody, put your game tag in the comment section of this video. Not in the live comments, but in the comment section of the video. And, when the game come out, we can play each other. All that good stuff. Also, guys, as soon as you come in, hit the like button. Get in the chat so I know who's here. Quick roll call. Ant305, what's good, my guy? With the 2-5 emojis. Of course, Tony comes in here, guns blazing, talking about Cristobal can't coach. Slim Shady, what's good with you? What's going on, my guy? I think that's Dante. I don't think anyone gonna play Miami. Okay, cool. So I'll just use Miami and beat everybody else. That's cool. I agree with you, my guy. Got it. Bet he get dragged by 30 to Colorado. Yeah, I bet. Now, here's something interesting. I want you guys' take on this because obviously EA Sports and College Football 24 is trending right now. A lot of people are talking about it. So, why not get some of you guys' thoughts and opinions on it? Who should be on the cover? What should be on the cover? And this, that, and the third. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what should be on the cover of this. Now, I do believe that the Heisman Trophy winners, I think, always been the guy to be on it. Last time, it was the guy from Michigan. I can't really remember his name. Can't really remember the dude from Michigan name, but he was on the cover. I see Nick Saban. Coda, what's going on with you? I see Ross training. Oh, yeah, I saw that too. Teaching him how to, do some drills, some handling, some grip drills and all that good stuff. I saw the video, man. I thought it was very interesting. Very, very entertaining too. Coda, what's going on with you? Rel, what's good with you? Marlon, what's good with you? Quentin, what's good with you? Nick Saban, that's a good idea for the cover. I'm going to put the link in the chat, guys, because, it's open mic. You guys could join in, give your thoughts and opinions and all that good stuff. Ken says, Jameis, that's a negative. Hell no, don't put Jameis on nothing. I do get where you come from with that, though, because when the game stopped being played, basically, Jameis was a Heisman Trophy winner that didn't get on the cover because the game got ended. I get where you're coming from, but let's move on from Jameis, man. Jameis there's been plenty of other Heisman behind Jameis. You know what? If we want to go with that idea, here's an idea. Get all the Heisman Trophy winners after the game got stopped, put them all on the cover. How about that? But here's the problem. All those guys moved on to the league. They got agents, and they probably going to want some money behind that. Obviously, EA Sports ain't trying to pay out all the people all that money unless they want to, make it a lot cheaper. You know what I mean? But just be honest, all of these guys got egos and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Slim Shaker Canes, what's going on with you, my guy?
I actually heard somebody with that very same idea yesterday on Twitter. Put all the Heisman Trophy winners from when they ended it to now on there.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Here's my thing, and I put that in the chat. In this era with players getting paid now, it's only going to take one of them to fuck it up, and they're going to quit putting players on the cover. You're going to have somebody like a Caleb Williams say they want $5 million to be on the cover of college football game, and then they're just going to say, fuck it. They're going to put a coach or mascots or whatever on there.
Yep. I wouldn't be I would be stoked that the idea of Nick Saban was put on there too. I mean, he has been one of the face of college football for the longest now. So
here's my thing. And I think they could do that, especially with as many people pre-order shit nowadays. You should be able to pre-order. They should have a different one for every team, a different cover for every team. And you should be able to pre-order one.
Hold on, let me plug something in here real quick. Which marker we at? We at the 9-minute marker. EA Sports. I'm talking directly to you, EA Sports. When you do this beta version or you do a pre-release and you give it to certain people early, give it to me early, God damn it. EA Sports, I'm talking to y'all. Give it to me early. Let me be one of the chosen ones. I'll never win nothing. Let me win something for once in my life. Let me be one of the guys to get this early version. If y'all don't want me to play it online, I won't play it. I'll be selfish like that. I won't share it with nobody, but give it to me first, God dang it. All right, good. Want to be one of those guys that get it early. You know how they do.
Well, you're only talking, what, less than 6 months till it's out?
Yeah, they ain't going to get it to me because I ain't going to lie to you. They'll tell me to keep it confidential. I'll be on here bragging like a mother.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you be on here talking shit.
Oh, y'all peasants ain't got the game yet. I already got it. You already know. Man, but yeah, Nick Saban, that's a good idea. Now, I see Florida State fans, they putting up their version of the cover. You know, the whole I'm sorry, Jordan Travis. That Travis Hunter thing gonna hit a little different, but if he gets put on the cover or Deion Sanders get put on the cover, that'll be tough. But I've been seeing different versions, and I've already put out my version of what I want to see. If Florida State gets on the cover, what I would like to see is that last touchdown scored by Georgia on the cover.
Okay.
When the guy
you
stepped
troll
into the
way
end
too
zone.
much on Twitter, bro.
Dude, that's what I do, man. I wake up and troll on Twitter. I can't help myself.
Or how about this? Yeah, you said something. We said something about all the Heisman Trophy winners since they ended the game. Well, I've seen a lot of Nick Saban out there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about you do a bunch of different coaches? Like you've lost Mike Leach since they ended the game.
That's
lost
a
Bobby
nice
Bowden
idea.
since they've ended the game.
That's another good one.
Do something like that.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But I know whatever it is, whoever they put on the cover, it's gonna be interesting. Ken, what's going on, my guy?
What's up with it?
What's good, man? What you think though? The cover of EA Sports 24 coming back for the first time in 10 years. Cover art, man.
I like your idea about putting them all because I think honestly they should because they didn't everybody didn't get a chance to get on there. We all knew that Jameis would have been there, Marcus Mariota would have been on there.
Yeah, you're in the portal. Yeah.
You're
in the portal, right?
With all them boys.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Sorry, BB, but Tim Tebow's era was over by then. He already had his cover.
All right, I don't even know what y'all talking about. I just jumped
The
on.
last person that was
Hey,
on
speaking of BB,
We'll put a picture on the cover of Tim Tebow on the cross. How about that?
speaking of BB, yesterday college baseball kicked off. Shout out to Florida State. They won their game 11-0. Miami did a miracle. Cardiac came. We won 8-7. And of course, the Florida Gators, they would lose to a lesser opponent. That's tough. That's tough. The only loser in the state yesterday.
We still gonna be in the World Series, so
The world. Y'all gonna be in the world? What?
Okay. The playoff.
Cap. Flag on the play. Cap.
Well, we know damn well Miami ain't going.
Cap. Flag on the play. Cap.
Our baseball team been on the water for years now.
Man, who the team y'all lost to yesterday? What's the name of them? Nobody ever heard.
I don't even know they lost.
Yeah, they
St.
lost.
Mary's School, the deaf and blind.
They lost to some school. I don't even know the name of them.
I like that to the little playoff stars. I keep up with them. Baseball fan like that.
Yeah, man. But Miami came through with the victory, man. Cardiac. I ain't gonna lie. I thought we were gonna lose that game when it was like 7-5. I didn't watch it, but I was like looking at the scores, and they kept it updated on Twitter. But I thought we was gonna lose that thing. But
we all played.
Some NJIT. I think New Jersey something. New Jersey something. IT. But we got the dub. That's all that matter. College game, basketball, all that good stuff going on. But baseball kicked off yesterday and we won. Florida State, don't get ahead of yourself because y'all beat a nobody team 11-0. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Everybody played a bunch of nobody.
Yeah, the team that beat Florida played a nobody.
That's fine. I'm supposed to cry.
Now, speaking of Florida, though, there's a lot of financial talks going on. Everybody's saying that the University of Florida is broke. They ain't got Now, what made it more interesting is after everybody been saying y'all broke, everybody been talking about it for a week now. We see a video of Billy Napier out here begging fans for money.
Man, I saw that shit on Twitter out there shaking that can.
Begging for money. All he needed was a sign. All y'all had to do was give him a sign that say homeless and hungry. That's it.
Yeah, we broke. We so broke.
So y'all to change the man name to Panhandling Billy.
Man, how is it Ole Miss got more money than Florida? I mean, what are we in the Twilight Zone? What kind of shit is that?
So y'all think Florida broke? Y'all tripping.
Florida remind me of back in the days when you stayed up real late to watch BET Uncut. You know, you got the little lotion on the side, and then after that goes off, they play Feed the Children. That's what that reminds me.
Bro, because ain't no way Florida broke with all that agricultural shit and all that. Them motherfuckers make money out of it.
I might have got a little sense. Just because they asking for money don't mean Florida broke.
Why y'all got y'all head coach, the man in charge out here begging for money?
Supposed to. He never done it. Do you see Scott? Do you see our AD doing it? Nope.
Listen, man, when you're out here trying to pay players $13 million, of course you're gonna be begging soon.
Oh, Sada, he wasn't on
That's their problem right there. See, that's their problem. Ohio State paid $13 million for everybody. Y'all trying to pay $13 million to one motherfucker.
No, it was two people. It was Rashada and his dad.
Nah, it was three people: Rashada, his daddy, and Ruiz.
Yeah. Nah, we were
Ruiz out of the picture.
Nah, it wasn't Ruiz. It was his lawyer too. You're right. It was three people.
Ruiz is
right.
Gutter.
Yeah, nothing to do with Louise.
And then y'all bullied your long snapper out of getting the NIL with Ruiz. And y'all ain't gave him a dime.
That's a damn long snapper. What the hell came here for?
Shit, when you try to kick the game-winning field goal, you gonna wish you had a long snapper.
Them facial jokes was all.
Oh my God! This comes from Miami fans. This should be fun. How many games y'all won?
More than Florida.
I asked you that. How many?
More than Florida. That's all you need
to
know.
Right.
What was the score in
Florida? Now y'all world beaters because you had more than Florida. Okay, great.
What was the score in Florida's bowl game this year?
Same thing was in y'all bowl game last year. See how that works?
He learning.
I seen a video yesterday, a very shocking viral video. Florida State stepped to the podium. But one of the guys that y'all covered this season, talking about Johnny Wilson. So Smith, former receiver for the Carolina Panthers and some other teams, he made it very clear that, this guy's a beast by, stats and measurements and all that. But on the field, he's straight doo-doo, garbage, basura, trash. Throw him away. This man say he's a freak. He said he's a freak, but only at night, off the field.
Hey, everybody want to be Cam Newton now. They come out talking
This man basically just said that Johnny Wilson is trash. Now, I'll report this stuff and I'll tell y'all about it, but I like to provide content. I like to provide the actual video and him actually saying it, because some people don't be taking me serious. They think I'll be making up shit. So let me go ahead and do this for you. Now, here's what we're talking about, guys.
Johnny Wilson. My man, number 14 for Florida State, 6'7", 237 pounds. He is not a good multitasker. That boy can't chew gum and tie his shoe at the same time. It's struggling. Some people, when you look at the size, 6'7", 237 pounds, we hear this word. We heard it by a lot of people. He's a freak. Maybe at night, but it ain't on the football field. I'm just tell you.
Damn.
Johnny Wilson.
Damn. Did he say too much?
Huh?
Y'all think Johnny Wilson like that?
Shit, they hyped up Keon Coleman. I didn't rename him to Sometimes Coleman.
I would love
Sometimes
to
he
get.
gonna show up. Sometimes he ain't.
I would love to get his take on Keon Coleman, because I've been telling people Keon Coleman take plays, forget plays. He take games off.
Yeah, I'm about to say he takes games off. He don't take plays off.
You know, I came on this channel after Miami held him to 23 yards. I came on here and I challenged the Florida Gators to, hold him to 23. They held him to 24 yards.
I'm about to say,
I was just joking around.
Clemson held him to 40.
But this is the guy that we was told he's gonna be a beast. He gonna set records. He gonna outdo Benjamin.
No, he gonna set records, all right. He gonna beat Albert Haynesworth's record for the most worthless contract ever signed.
Do y'all think a lot of that was due to Norvell play caller at time?
No.
No.
There's plenty of drops this man had.
No, he had drops too. No, I agree with that.
There's plenty of drops, and he can't get separation from a corner.
You might be right about that.
Shout out to Miami's defensive line too, because I ain't gonna lie, Devontae Brown, the guy that transferred to Florida State from Miami, Keon Coleman was cooking him. He just ain't had time to see. The quarterback ain't had time to see to even get the ball to him. So shout out to our defensive line for that. But shout out to the Florida State too for taking one of our worst corners. Say they're gonna turn him into a safety.
So hyped them now. Y'all hyped them all last year now.
That's what we do. We get these players. They look good. Let's just be honest. He came from UCF. He was playing lesser talent. I mean, I think he was a part of the team that beat the Gators. Yeah, like I said, playing lesser talent. So
what?
I had to throw that jab in there real quick. But yeah, he was playing lesser talent. He showed out. But then when he came to Miami and he had to play against Power 5 teams, he got exposed.
I think the difference was he had to play so much man to man. He's not a man to man guy like that.
Exactly. When it came to man to man, he got exposed. He was being burnt.
Right. He got out physical too. He's not bigger than what I thought. His brother bigger than him. His little brother bigger.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason he came too. I'd be willing to bet it was kind of a package deal. They were recruiting his little brother, and he's like, "Well, can my older brother come over here too?"
T2Y, you better tell him T2Y.
I mean, his brother came out and outshined him too. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think it was a package deal.
That makes Thanksgiving pretty
I don't think it was either. I mean, at the end of the day, if I come to college, my brother is ahead of me. He's going into his second to last year. I'm here to compete.
Y'all getting Damari Brown regardless.
Yeah, I'm here to compete regardless. Now, if my brother is ahead of me and that's my competition, it ain't nothing personal. But hey, I'm out here to do the same thing you're doing. You had to beat somebody out. You had to get your time. That's what I'm here to do too.
It may not be personal, but it makes Thanksgiving dinner pretty awkward.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Eagles versus the Chiefs Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You had two brothers on opposite teams. One of them had to win. They still brothers after the game.
Right.
So at the end of the day, moms and pops, that's a tough decision for them which jersey we wear this game. But hey, it is what it is, man. If you're my brother and we play in the same position, I'm here to compete. That's what's been preached. That's what the culture is. It is what it is. I'm here to take your spot just as much as I'm here to take anybody else's spot. And he outshined his brothers. Outshined him. He's more faster, more physical, more aware. He turns his head around. He don't get burnt. So it is what it is. Next man up mentality. Put the best talent on the field mentality. Unfortunately for Devontae Brown, I mean, I think he'll start at Florida State though, because they ain't really got nobody.
He's starting now. They got Ezra Cummins and
he could walk on at Florida State and probably start because they ain't got nobody.
That ain't true because I stopped it.
Hey, I gotta say this about Florida State. Ever since DJ transferred there, you've had about 5 or 6 people on my timeline go back through all these Florida State accounts and find them talking shit about him and reposting that shit.
Oh yeah, his daddy was 10 Florida State up at one point.
Well, even Florida State fans talking shit about DJ, and now they talking. Now they don't flip the script.
Right.
Perfect example of that is Spear Tactic.
Yeah.
Spear Tactic. They've actually posted receipts on him talking about how he wanted Cam Ward as the quarterback and all that kind of stuff. And as soon as DJ is their quarterback and Cam's ours, now the role tried to flip the role and act like he never said what he said, but they've been playing them receipts.
Hey, Spear Tactics cussed me out in the Twitter space when Cam Ward announced he was coming to Miami.
Man, that's tough.
That man was so mad at me. And I'd just come in there and he started cussing me.
The funny thing is, all before Cam came on board, all of them was like, "Who Miami quarterback?" They just got somebody from the what's that damn Harry Potter shit, Hufflepuff. They was talking all kind of trash. Oh, they got a quarterback that's in Raven and Hufflepuff. I was like, okay. Now that we got Cam Ward and we got the best quarterback in the state. Yes, I said in the state, BB. Graham Mertz ain't even a factor.
What happened to the best quarterback in the state? Is that, y'all can run with that. That's what you want to do. Go ahead.
And not only that, our offensive line has been getting national attention. They see what's growing down here in the trenches.
Nobody's gonna ever question Mario O-line. I don't think nobody ever gonna question that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am going to need, because I went back and watched film on him. I'm going to need Cam to learn to put 2 hands on the fucking ball. I know that.
Oh, okay. There you go, Swim. Somebody watch it. Okay.
Yeah, there's some fumble incidents. I know it is what it is, but
he's also never had as good
half of them though
line as he's about to have either.
No, I totally agree with that.
If you look at half the fumbles that happened, I think only 3 of them really was his problem, was his fault.
Well, he hold on to the ball too long. That's another thing.
Yeah.
It's less a matter of holding on to it too long. When he'll take off scrambling, and not even necessarily scrambling down the field, even just side to side, he'll carry the damn ball like a loaf of bread.
Now he'll have weapons at Miami, plus the O-line will give him enough time to make decisions. So I don't think he'll run as much as people expect this year. I think he'll have the protection long enough to make better decisions and not try to go to home runs and throw interceptions like the quarterback that I don't really want to talk about from last season.
I got a question, T2Y. Is this fail? Is Mario a quarterback killer?
No, Mario ain't no quarterback killer.
Okay.
Man.
We'll see.
I don't blame Mario for TVD's downfall. I don't.
TVD
basically told y'all what it was. He told y'all out of his own mouth. He was going for home runs. He could have made better decisions, but he didn't.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't blame Mario for TVD's downfall.
I don't either.
I'll blame him a little bit because it's not going to help. You should have got your offensive coordinator pick right the first time. Then he would have had 2 years in a system, and it wouldn't. When you got a guy that's had 4 offensive coordinators, I don't know why somebody expects him to get better. You can't get better when you're constantly learning a new system.
I agree with that.
Now, some of it, yes, is on Van Dyke as well. Ain't nobody gonna argue that.
Right.
Yeah, I think Van Dyke quit on the team when he tried to hold us hostage for money. Plain and simple. It's like, you know.
Hey, man. That man's playing the game just like everybody else.
I mean, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, threatening us to go to Bama, nah, it ain't it. Also, guys, for those of y'all that probably tuned in from the beginning, for the ones that did tune in from the beginning and we were talking about begging Billy, here's the actual video.
My Lord.
Stand up and holler today by making a gift to any area of UF, including Gators Athletics. It's all for the Gators on Giving Day. Go Gators.
Give me some money. Give me some money.
Fucking Eddie Munster looking motherfucker.
Basically, man. One more time for the people in the back. Billy out here begging.
Stand up and holler today by making a gift to any area of UF, including Gators Athletics. It's all for the Gators on Giving Day. Go Gators.
Get that begging work. We'll get a commit tomorrow. I guess the begging work, man.
Billy out here begging for $1 a day.
That's all right. Just like the last class, where y'all go 3-9 this year, you're gonna see that class just fall apart.
Listen, I'm gonna help you out a little bit, Billy. Billy, I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
About that one, Slim.
Billy, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. For $1 a day, you could feed a baby lift.
For $1 a day.
I'm not even joking, BB. Y'all legit might go 3-9.
Yeah, everybody think that.
Okay, let's actually talk about that. So obviously Vegas dropped their, over and under for season wins for the Gators, all the teams basically.
That's a lot.
Miami comes in at 9.5, so they're expecting us to win either 10 games or maybe 9 or less.
That's more because y'all schedule or y'all really are not in that type of team?
Schedule, quarterback, B-line, O-line.
Or the schedule.
And schedule. All of it's in there, But when they put the Gators, they put the Gators at 5.5 wins. So basically, you can either win 6 or you can win 5 or less. Now, honestly, I'm with Josh Pate because I watched Josh Pate's segment on Florida. He basically said the over and under is too high. 5.5 is too high. We are in 2024, and 5.5 wins is too high for the Florida Gators.
And that man rides the fence more than anybody. He'll come up with reasons why Georgia Tech can win 10 games.
Now, if it was me and I'm Vegas, and I want to be brutally honest, I would put it at 2.5. I would put it at 2.5. Plain and simple, 2.5 wins, 3 wins on the season. I honestly see the Florida Gators probably going 2-10. They'll beat the 2 cupcake games that they signed up, and they'll lose everything else. That's just what I see. I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
I could be wrong.
I mean, all trolling aside, that last stretch of like 5 or 6 games are fucking brutal.
Now, my question is,
are they good because of the name or it's because of how good the team is? Which one?
Well, Georgia's a damn good team.
I'm not talking about Georgia Tech. I'm not talking about Georgia Tech. Those 2 are given. I give you that. Talk about the other 2.
You think LSU's going to be a bad team?
What?
Would it be a bad statement to say that Florida got the hardest schedule in the country?
Actually, no. What I've seen,
I say Auburn.
Strength of schedule in the country this year.
Who?
Florida.
Yeah, I say us and I think it's Auburn or Oklahoma. One of them got a schedule just like ours. I think it's Auburn. If I'm not mistaken. It's one of them.
I honestly think y'all will win the 2 cupcake games, and you might upset UCF.
Wait a minute. What 2 cupcake games? They play 11 Power 5 teams this year.
They got Samford and some other team that they could win.
That's it, T2I. We ain't got nobody else. You think about your schedule.
They play 11 Power 5 teams this year. They play all the 3 other Power 5s in the state of Florida.
Right.
And then Nico, I'm about to leave you. They finna come to Neyland and get absolutely tore to shreds by him.
I bet you we don't.
All right, so hold on.
I'd give you that game if it was in the swamp because you just
I
got
don't
a
care
mental
for that
edge
game,
over
man.
on there.
I don't never care what that.
So
We own that game.
Let's do this. Miami is an L for them for sure.
No,
They'll beat Samford. They'll beat Samford. I think Texas A&M. That might be a toss-up game.
Mike Elko's not a bad coach.
Yeah, but first year, new system, new players, all that.
They got Williams back. They still got a quarterback. As long as you got a quarterback,
That man won what 9 or 10 games with Duke talent. Texas A&M still has a shitload of talent compared to Duke.
that defense is gonna look like the AM defense that people thought it could look like. It'll be better.
I'm gonna give them a win at Mississippi State. I'm gonna give them that win.
I'll give him that one.
Billy got a way of scraping out games on the road. Even though this is a lesser opponent, should be a lesser opponent.
Well, no, he got a way of scraping out games at home. Florida's record on the road is terrible, and that's going back to Dan Mullen.
I don't know about that.
Look it up, BV.
UCF.
I'm telling T2I. I agree with you.
I think UCF is gonna give y'all a good game. I'm not sure if I want to say they win or lose on this one yet. I really watched them the first couple games.
The Gus Bus.
I don't think they do because they one dimensional. You stop the run, you good.
Not to mention they just hired a running backs coach as their offensive coordinator. So
He was there before.
more than likely they'll depend on the run a lot more.
They will. Look at why they got KJ.
No, hang on. Gus Malzahn has run the exact same system every year he's been a head coach. Rhett Lashley learned from him. Rhett Lashley was under Gus Malzahn his whole career.
Yeah, but I'm saying Tim Harris, our running backs coach, just became their offensive coordinator. So if I had to, just say, are they going to run more or pass more? I would definitely say run. You got to run it back.
Gus Malzahn is predictably going to run an RPO. That's what he's always run. Doesn't matter who the OC is.
Right.
For me, that game, UCF is still question mark. At Tennessee, I'm giving them an L. I think Tennessee is going to handle business. Obviously, they lost at the Swamp. It is what it is.
Obviously, they lose at Tennessee.
I think Tennessee will get the win at home. I think if it was in the Swamp, it probably would be a different, scenario. Kentucky. How many years in a row has Kentucky beaten Florida? I think they're going to go for 4 in the Swamp.
That's going to be the telltale right there, the Kentucky game. To stay at home, win this one.
Kentucky in the Swamp, will they fire Billy after that game?
It depends what his record is.
You can't fire a coach twice because after Miami beat him, he's going to be fired already.
What? No, stop thinking Miami set the bar for people. Miami does not set the bar. Stop it.
Now, Florida State fans, tell me, am I wrong? I kind of predict Miami to beat Florida 63-3. I don't know where I got that score from, but y'all tell me if I'm wrong on that. I think Miami will beat Florida 63-3.
And I'm actually going to be honest with you. I don't know. Like you were talking about earlier, T2I, Florida's broke. Do they want to be paying 3 coaches at once? Because they're paying Dan Mullen through 2027.
We're not paying Dan Mullen. We got Dan Mullen up.
No, they didn't. They're paying him through 2027. I looked that shit up.
We still paid Dan Mullen when we gave him $12 million when he got fired. Okay.
Paying Dan Mullen, you'd be paying Billy Napier, and you'd have to pay whoever you hire. That might be what's set
Now,
up, at least
did they
for some years.
outright pay them, or did they put the money aside to give him the installments until 27?
Yeah, that's what it was. But we gave him 12, and then yeah. That's what
So basically, the 12 is like, okay, if he get another job, then
Right. That's why he did the bump. That's why he did what he did last year.
Okay. Georgia obviously gonna beat y'all. Texas gonna beat y'all. LSU gonna beat y'all. Ole Miss gonna beat y'all.
I don't know about LSU.
LSU gonna beat y'all. Florida State,
Hey,
I think.
well,
gonna
wait a
beat
minute, T2I. Wait a minute. LSU just hired Blake Baker as their DC.
y'all. They'll still beat.
No. Whoa. Don't do that. Blake Baker was good at it.
Let's not pretend like Blake Baker didn't beat Florida State 52-10 now.
Nah, Blake Baker done got better since he left Miami. Now he was good. He was good this year at Missouri the last 2 years. You don't do that.
Yeah, he ain't been terrible.
I'm saying the problem is it's just what their quarterback gonna do. That's what I want to see with LSU, how they quarterback.
I don't think Nussmeier's bad. I mean, he's not Jay
I don't-
Daniels, but he ain't trash either.
Yeah, I don't think he's trash. I just want to see how he is. That's why I question the LSU game. And they defense. Gotta see how good the defense is.
Well, LSU's beating you like eight out of the last 9,
Yeah.
7 out of the last 8, something like that.
They beat us the last
Let's do this.
4 years.
Let's do this. The over and under is 5.5.
Under.
Let's just say the over. Let's say Florida wins 6 games. Which of these teams did we get those wins from?
I don't know where we get it from, but as long as you get 6, we'll be all right.
Now,
On that note, T2I, if Billy figures out a way to win 6 games, that motherfucker deserves Coach of the Year, hands down.
Now I'm gonna say this: if he does win 6, I'm gonna say Stanford, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, UCF. That's 4 already. Beat Kentucky, and
I'm gonna say the last one either Florida State or Tennessee. Wait, I forgot Miami.
yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a win if I have to.
I forgot about Miami.
I'm gonna give y'all a win at Florida State.
Well, here's the problem with that Kentucky game, though. This is probably the most talented Kentucky team ever this year.
Yeah, but I got to give them a win somewhere. So Kentucky would probably be one of the. I can't.
I don't know. I got to start Kentucky. I just know how Kentucky do. They get up for us, but they're gonna play bad against everybody else.
I mean, I'm just trying to be realistic. They ain't never had a 5-star quarterback before, so that's going to open up some things for their offense. They ain't never been able
But
to do.
the offense never going to be open up how Bob is. That's just not him.
Yeah, I can't give you Georgia. I can't give you Texas. I
don't.
Won't give you
those two. I go into the season saying definitely don't roll off.
I can't give you Ole Miss either. The kind of run that they've been lately.
I get you with
transfer portal.
Ole Miss is talented. They're talented, man. They got a starter, returning quarterback. I get the Ole Miss thing.
I'll say this: I think Ole Miss is gonna try to make a run this year.
I think they're going to try, but Lane Kiffin's got a track record of fucking it up.
I'm gonna make a bold statement right now.
It all depends on that defense.
For the regular season, 12 games, I'm gonna give Ole Miss 11 wins.
I do too. I do too.
I'm gonna give them 11 wins.
It all depends on their. It's the defense for me with them. It's how they defense.
You know what Bubba Gump at, right?
We don't question the offense. We know he can have a bad game here or there on offense, but it really depends on the defense.
So just leave it at the dog.
Now, it's gonna be a tough year, man. I think anything less than 5 wins, Billy might get fired. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, ain't no my. I will tell you too. Billy know what he got to do. If Billy would go 5-7 again, he's fired. There's no question.
Now, my personal.
If we go 6.
Y'all tripping.
What?
Billy might boot up on the boy first game.
I agree with you, but I'm just saying I'm going by what they want to go with. But if Billy goes
Stop it. Get some.
if he goes 6-6, 7-5, he ain't going nowhere.
Billy gonna pull up on who?
Oh, well, you forgot we talked to the Miami World leaders.
If he played Florida State the first game, I could have agreed with that statement now.
Bro, it's still Florida, bro.
Miami,
It's still Florida, bro. It ain't like they just a D2 school or something, bro. It's
Yeah,
still
we are.
Florida, bro.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, at this moment, you might as well say they are a D2 school.
Yeah, you're a D2 right.
The schedule don't favor Florida at all.
I can't agree with that, bro. And I don't like Florida just as much as the next man, bro. But to write them off, bro, I can't do it.
No, I like it. Right on off.
You know what I love? I write them off from the beginning. I saw that schedule. I saw what they bringing back. I study Florida like I study Miami right now. And I'm telling you, the schedule ain't favoring them.
I'm talking about
Talent,
Florida team.
but we talking about talent-wise. All the teams that they play is up there with them. All the teams is up there with them, if not better.
We up there with them. That's what you need to say. Because, we bottom. We can't be
Y'all are behind right now. Y'all are way
behind.
behind.
Everybody.
Y'all, and plus y'all didn't hit in the portal the way y'all was supposed to.
What we were supposed to hit in the portal?
Man, guys was canceling trips on y'all, man.
Well, that's not what I asked. That's not I didn't ask you that. I said, what didn't we hit on the portal? That's what I asked.
All the positional players, the offensive line, all of them, y'all went after some of the best guys. Even the best guys out of JUCO decided to stay in JUCO than to play for y'all.
We got the best DN out of JUCO. So what are you saying?
You got a DN, but your O-line is the real problem.
That's why I just asked you. So what did we miss on in the portal? What position?
O-line.
I agree with you. Now, outside of that, I don't think we need too much help anywhere else.
That's your biggest problem is your O-line.
I totally agree. Now, you say that, I definitely agree with you. I think we do need some more pieces in the O-line.
We all know
I like our young O-linemen, though. I like our young O-linemen. I like a lot of those.
College football thing work. When your trenches are down, you're going to lose some games, especially some of the games that you're supposed to win.
And then another problem with us.
The protection ain't there. It's going to be chaos.
Nah, we just didn't have no true tackles. I think we got better tackles than we had last year. We got true tackles. We didn't have no true offensive tackles last year. We had guards playing tackle, really.
Yeah.
And you can see David George struggled at right tackle all last year.
You know what? I only got a few more minutes because I got some family things to take care of. But Ken, I want to get your thoughts. What is Florida State's what's your assessment of Florida State this year? Obviously, all the transfer portal guys, you're probably going to lose about 13, 14 guys. Mike Norvell didn't hit the portal like he did, years before where he got, generational talent, guys that's coming in to play right away and stuff. He got some guys this year that, don't really have the stats or anything like that. Some of the guys have been trained other places, but you haven't really seen them play much. Like, Marvin Jones and Earl Little and guys from Alabama and stuff like that. So he don't have the star players like you normally get. So how far off do you think you guys fall from the 10 to 13 wins,
My question to you, brother, is who did Mike Norvell get for 1 year last year and multiple players that he got last year?
Okay, Jaheim Bell was one.
He wasn't no freak.
I would say I like guys to be tackle fixed.
Hey, listen, bro. Mike Norvell has proven that he get the best player. His best players that he actually get are actually in springtime. So when the spring portal opens back up, he'll still add more players. But I think our only real problem is my questionable position is linebacker.
Right.
Other than that, I don't see like a wave of players that wasn't a threat. So, right now, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. I have to see out the spring to say how many games they gonna win. But doing 13-0 ain't easy for nobody because everybody be doing it every year. So I don't know yet. I'll have to see till after spring, bro.
So, why was y'all? In your opinion.
Yeah. All right, so I got Florida State's schedule here. We can assess this. Obviously, you guys play Georgia Tech first. That's in Ireland. No trolling. All due respect, I think y'all win the game. Boston College. I'm not quite sure how to go with that one. Y'all probably had one of your best teams in years, and they still gave you a run for your money. So I'm not even gonna know how to go with that. I can't disrespect Boston College based on how y'all played them. You know, I seen Miami blow them out, but I seen y'all beat them by 2 points. So I can't really say how that game gonna go. Memphis, I'm gonna say y'all win that. Cal, they've been down. I don't know how that one's gonna go either. But I do think if I had to put money on it, I would take Florida State. SMU, they coming off, back-to-back good seasons. We know Rhett Lashley is an offensive guru. They've been getting a lot of good players out the portal, a lot of Miami guys too. Some of the guys that are very familiar with Florida State and the players and stuff like that. I think that's probably a toss-up. But put a gun to my head and tell me to pick, I'll probably pick Florida State to win. Clemson, I think Clemson beat Florida State this year, to be honest. I'm being 100% with you. I think they beat y'all. I think they'll beat you. I think that'll be probably one of your first loss of the season. Florida State, you lost a lot to the portal. You lost a lot of you're gonna lose a lot of guys to the draft. You didn't re-up on the portal like you normally did. Clemson is still a very talented team, through high school recruiting, not the portal. We know they ain't really getting nobody out the portal. I think you guys, you kind of even the field a little bit, but I think if I had to go on based on coaching and all that, I'm gonna take Dabo. Duke, I think you beat Duke, no problem. That Miami game is gonna be a tough one. I think that could go either way. Nonetheless, I think the teams are more even than ever before. I think offensive line, we're better. Y'all might have a little bit on the defensive line, but skilled players and otherwise, I think everything might be a little bit even. So that game could go either way. North Carolina, I think you guys will beat them.
So coaching don't go into that.
Listen, y'all had 1 or 2 games where Mike Norvell looked like he coached.
No, you literally just said coaching winning to the Dabo.
Okay, but when giving Mike Norvell the players that he had against Georgia, why couldn't he coach more than 3 points?
Bro, why did you lose to Georgia Tech?
Hey, it is what it is. Y'all keep going back to that taking me. This is what I'm waiting for this season. This is exactly what I'm waiting for this season. When Miami beats Florida and Florida State, I hope Mario goes out to the sideline and take the biggest knee.
You can't say something about a loss and then try to bring up a team.
But y'all keep basing Mario's coaching on one mistake. He didn't take a knee. He was trying to get a play.
That ain't one mistake. He got a history of doing that.
all them 6 games.
Okay, so Mario didn't take a knee because he was trying to help Don Chaney get 100 yards. Okay, cool. He tried to help his guy out. It didn't work. Okay, cool. I don't think he's going to make that same mistake against Florida State. I don't think he's going to make that same mistake against Florida. He didn't. He played Florida State this year. The only mistake that was made in that game was Tyler Van Dyke.
Shout out to TVD, man. Shout out to TVD.
Listen, guys, I gotta go. I gotta run some errands and stuff. I'm gonna boot back the show up as soon as I get back home. So appreciate y'all. For man. Like I said, maybe in an hour or two, I'll be right back on. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.